Let's do it and let's be peppy.
That's what I
was just
said.
told. And honestly,
Because you never are.
when right out the gate, you got to be told, you know what? Let's be peppy. You must be exhibiting some sort of body language or like energy or aura that is not peppy.
You were.
Neppy.
Yeah.
Anyway, hey guys, welcome to Holy Hands, Warm Hearts, the neppiest pod on the whole internet. Got a little pep in our step, because it's not a schlep. We're here. It was a couple good time Charlies here to pod our bods off. You know. Hey guys, welcome to Cold Hands Warm Hearts. I'm Brandon Birdwell, and I'm one half of the Cold Hands Warm Hearts podcasting duo. I used to be able to say it better.
You're really bad at it now.
I'm bad at it now. Practice makes nerfect.
Hi guys, I'm Ashley Engle. I'm the other half. Welcome to episode 48.
48.
Welcome to 48, guys.
48.
Summer kind of showed up, didn't it?
Yeah, but you jumped right over it. Is there anything significant about the number 48, 48, 48, 48?
I don't know.
So summer snuck up on us, huh?
Summer just came in with a vengeance.
It did. I'm sweat. I'm become sweat.
Seriously. It's been a hot couple of days.
So you texted me a flurry of texts last night about what times could work and couldn't work.
Because you asked me.
I asked you first off, and secondly, you gave me a bunch of different times, and you were like, okay, I could probably do Tuesday earlier, like at 2, or like after. And I go, okay, Tuesday at 2, and you go, no, I pick up Harrison at 2. And I was like, you just said.
I didn't say Tuesday.
It went all over the place, and then we settled on. Hold on.
Like this, and
then
I'm not.
It settled on 3:50. 3:50 on the nose today.
Because you were acting like you need it to be as early as possible.
3:50.
Okay,
episode 48, 3:50. And so I promptly forgot that it was at 3:50, and I went to the gymnasium, the local YMCA.
Okay.
And I was there just mere moments ago.
Oh gosh, you said nothing to me.
I was lifting weights. Well, you know why? Because you texted me from some weird spam bot thing.
No, it was from Hope's iPad because my phone is broken.
Why are you texting me from a child's iPad? And
I have no other way to reach you.
This is what came up on my text. So I'm sitting here at the gymnasium, and I almost called you to be like, are you the Ash in the thing? It's redacted at iCloud.com.
We're going to have to redact that. That's Hope's.
Oh, that's true. It's
redacted.
I'm gonna redact it. I'm not gonna back it out because this needs to be expected. But I didn't know what it was, and it just says it's Ash headed your way. Yeah. No punctuation. No capitalization.
I was trying to get here as quick as I could because you made it seem like it was real dire that we record before 4 p.m.
So then what I did is I dug back and I go, oh, it is 3:50, and I rushed home. And you know those times when you work out and you don't get the time to cool down,
right?
And you just keep sweating like you're working out.
Your shirt is a little. It's translucent.
I never gave myself that time for cool down. I jumped right off the foam roller. Yes. And out into the sticky, swampy heat.
It's sticky.
It's swampy.
It really is.
It's heat. And
I'm glad I texted you.
Me too.
I'm glad I had the wherewithal to text you from Hope's iPad.
I'm glad I iPadded you. I saw it and I was just like, what is this weird spam? But how do they know that my sister's name is Ashley?
Well, I'm so glad I didn't just say, I'm headed to you. That could have been anyone.
I've disregarded that completely.
Totally.
It could have been the Amazon delivery driver who just dropped off Ben's new Crocs.
Oh, that's a big day.
Teal Crocs, 2 gibbets.
Teal, 2 gibbets. What are they?
One's a baby Yoder.
Oh, yes.
And I don't know what the other one is.
His name is Grogu.
His name's Bargy Yoger. And he's Grogu Magogu. And listen, it's one thing he does. Frogs. Eats them right up. Did you see when PETA got up in arms about the fact that Baby Yogurt was eating frogs?
No, that's dumb.
They were like, that's cruelty.
Sponsor us, PETA.
Sponsor us, PETA, and we will be the worst. Guys, I'm not good at a lot of things, but I'm the best, worst vegan that you've ever seen.
He really is. I could go vegan. And I do sometimes.
Well,
not vegan. Vegetarian.
You're already backpedaling.
I'm not giving up my cheese. I'm not giving up my cheese.
Okay, well, guess what?
My dairy.
Okay. I'm not giving up my derriere. And it comes from cheese. They call me Brandon. I got booty by cheese.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so summer just showed up out of nowhere.
Booty by cheese t-shirts would be... I'm wearing that to the gym, tied up in a crop top. And I got, who wears short shorts? Me wears short shorts.
Booty by cheese.
Just over here on the foam roller, in my hot pants and my booty by cheese crop, letting all these YMCA members know
where I got my booty.
Where I got my booty from. The dairy aisle. Unpasteurized dump truck. Talking about curdled myrtle. They call me cottage man, baby. Ooh, it's hot as a cottage in here. Hot pants. That's what it is. The hot pants on the rumpa-dump say hot as a cottage in here. And then the shirts say booty by cheese. And my belly says hairy. Anyway, guys, however you're getting your gains, just keep
dairy aisle.
Derriere by dairy aisle. It's pretty good. And also, it's our French component for the day.
That's right.
Not only are we covering culture.
Sure. Food.
Yeah, we're covering food.
Cheese.
Cultures.
Yeah.
Bacterium cultures. Listen, guys, what I'm saying is get you some cheese in you. And you might be slinging some booty around like daddy over here. PSA for that B-U-T-T but B-B-O-O-T-Y, oh my.
All right.
So anyway.
Okay. Well, what you been up to this week or weekend? I'll tell you what we have is a new king of England.
Yeah.
We got one.
I mean, it's just the.
This is our Royals coverage.
Here we are. We've honestly though we've done it. We're long since overdue. It's been many a fortnight since we've covered the Royals.
Big news on the royal front.
It just looked like a bunch of old people getting sorted by the sorting hat. Is all it looked like. It literally looked like that they were just sorting them. Like, Charles, which house will you belong to?
Listen, I find it very difficult not to get swept up into the royal.
Yeah.
Just the whole thing of it. What's that?
Don't want it.
Don't want that.
Those are emails.
Turn those right off.
Yeah.
But yeah, I find
these email sound effects brought to you by Sweetie.
Sweetie. Our sound effects sponsor. No, but really, I find it fascinating, the royals. I like to see what they're wearing. Did you know that Princess Kate of formerly Middleton,
yep,
she was wearing Diana's earrings, her pearl earrings, and her robe.
Huh.
Special.
Her dress robes, her Hogwarts dress robes she was wearing.
Her royal robes.
And Prince Harry didn't even show up.
Well.
He's at home in Jeancos and Fubus.
Well.
Thumbing his nose at the whole royal establishment.
I'd be down to do a whole royals segment next time.
Well, but the thing that
dig in.
Well, it would be you knowing what you're talking about and me
making puns,
making stuff up about the royals that yes, the Duchess of Worcestershire. She
Duchess.
Prince Charles is wed to the Duchess of Worcestershire, and she is a hobbit woman.
A Harfoot.
She stumbled in from second breakfast for the sorting. In a land galaxy far, far away.
Honestly.
Far away.
It'd be entertaining. What if you were like the royal commentator
it would
for
be,
the coronation?
I am for Spike TV. And it's just, Brandon, just say what you want, man.
Just go for it. It would be like we watched Best in Show the other night to celebrate some news that I'll share with the listeners here in a minute. But, Fred Willard doing the commentary at the Westminster Dog Show.
That looks like a fast dog. Is a fast dog? Just not knowing anything at all.
And his partner Trevor just like putting up with it.
Hating it. I love when he's like, the Basset Hound looks like one of those, where you put one of those Sherlock Holmes hats on the dog and give it a pipe. You think they'd do that?
Yes.
So good.
That or Jason Bateman in Dodgeball.
Dude, I listened to on this. Did you listen to him talk about it on the Smartless episode with sponsor us Smartless.
Sponsor us Smartless.
So, but Jason Bateman was interviewing, obviously he's one of the hosts. He was interviewing Ben Stiller and they were talking about the making of that movie.
Oh, I got to listen to that.
And it's so good. He talks about how he was going over there to shoot dodgeball on breaks during the day from Arrested Development.
Oh.
And Ben Stiller was like, man, you didn't know anything about the script. You didn't know anything about it, but you made the movie with that character. Jason Bateman went in, read his scenes, like his sides, and said, I don't know much about this movie.
Yeah.
I don't know much about this character, but I know one thing.
Okay.
I bet he's got bleached, spiky hair and a neck tattoo. And Ben Stiller goes, great. And then sent him to makeup and hair. And they gave him a neck tattoo
gave him
and spiky hair. That's amazing.
It's like a flaming dodgeball.
Yeah, and it sets the tone for the whole thing.
It does.
That's a bold move, Cotton.
It's
so good.
It's so good. Okay, so we have a new King of England.
You know, there's a talk of a dodgeball sequel.
Oh, no.
That might be moving forward, but it may or may not be moving forward with Ben Stiller now.
Oh.
I don't want dodgeball without
him.
Without
who are they going to get?
I don't know.
Why would they be moving ahead without him?
I think it
was his movie.
I think it's press a hullabaloo. I think that
it's even going to happen, or it's going to happen without Ben.
I don't know. But I think they tried to slide it past us when we were distracted by the coronation sorting.
Yes. I'll tell you what we're not going to miss out on is that.
Yeah.
That's not going to slip past us.
The thing is, our research department,
AKA you over there,
Duber, he always has feelers out for hot goss.
Yeah.
We love hot goss.
We do.
Here at Cold Hands Warm Hearts Hot Goss. New segment. Okay.
That segment makes me uncomfortable.
So we've got a new king.
We sure do. But the biggest news this side of the Mississippi.
Okay, I was about to say, you're going to want to assign some geography to it because I'm not sure this outpaces the new king.
The new King of England. Guys, the Engle family has welcomed a new dog. I set it up last week by letting you know that we've been kind of fostering her.
And we've been just bated breath ever since. Waiting with bated breath.
So that's why I wanted to open with this.
Yes.
It's not opening. We're
you didn't open with this at all. You started with the coronation.
Started with the king. But guys, we have a new dog, and it was this dog that we were fostering. And she came to our attention through our groomer, and she is an 11-month-old soft-coated Wheaten Terrier, and her name is Ellie. She is the cutest dog. She looks like an Ewok.
A soft-coated Wheaten Terrier sounds like the type of dog that a person who was watching the coronation would have.
That's right.
God save the Wheaten.
God save the Wheaten. You met her this weekend.
I did.
She looks like an Ewok.
She's a little Ewoky.
She's real cute.
But there's nothing wrong with being Ewoky.
She's precious.
Pop a robe on her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ewok style.
Chief Chirpa.
Chief Chirpa.
So she is darling. And what's really sweet, guys, is that she looks like Happy, who was our doodle who passed away a couple weeks ago. But she's 1/3 his size.
Yeah.
And so the kids have named her Ellie Happy Engle. And it's awfully sweet.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's official.
Hey.
Ellie has joined the family, and we're thrilled. It's not something we were looking for, but we believe that the timing of it was great, and it's like we found each other.
Welcome to the potty.
Welcome
Ellie.
to the pod family, Ellie.
Yeah.
Anyway, there it is.
No, yeah, that's
I thought you were going to say something else.
I'm not. That's your news, and that's wonderful news.
Yeah, it's really sweet. What is it about puppies that makes your voice go up a couple octaves, though? And not just yours. I'm saying like
mine. I'm the person. I'm the person.
Hey, puppy.
It's weird because when I'm walking down the street, even if I don't see a puppy and I'm talking, I'm like, oh yeah, you're going to want to go up and around the corner and that's it. And then there must be a puppy about.
Oh, you just sense it.
It's like I have puppy radar.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. I think it's we all want to like talk to them and get them excited. We want them to feel
I think so.
whatever.
And they respond to it.
My dear friend Deneric
Dear.
is my favorite person to talk to dogs or babies.
Hi, Deneric.
Hey, buddy. He goes, you're not listening.
Because he hates your podcast voice.
He does. He literally said, I hate your podcast voice. We've covered that in a previous episode.
Ouch.
We covered that in a segment of Cold Hands, Warm Hearts. Hot goss, sick burns.
Sick burns.
And he, when he sees a baby or a dog, he starts like this. He's got a very deep voice.
Yeah, he does.
He starts talking like this, and he goes, "Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy, 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 buddy. Hey, buddy, 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 buddy.
Those are the only words he says to them?
Hey, buddy, 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 buddy." It's my favorite thing ever.
That's great. And that's all he says ever?
Hey, buddy.
Let me ask you this. Do the dogs and babies respond?
Overwhelmingly positively.
Oh, maybe we should all be doing that.
I've been trying to do it to just people.
Don't do that.
I was at the bank.
Don't.
I need to make a deposit. Oh, okay, cool. What's the account number? Buddy. 214 buddy buddy. 79 buddy buddy. Sir, on that cash withdrawal, you're going to be doing, what size bills do you want? Any size of bills, buddy buddy. Maybe some between his body. 5 cents, ones, buddy buddy buddy.
My gosh.
Yeah.
Don't do that to grown-ups.
Fireman comes around the corner. Where's the fire? Over here, buddy. Buddy buddy.
That's amazing. I love that, actually. But I have noticed my voice.
Do you take this woman to be your lawfully wedded wife? Hi, buddy. Buddy, 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 buddy. Speak now or forever hold your peace, buddy. Just important moments in people's lives.
I'm sorry, what? Do you object?
Buddy, buddy.
Sorry, can someone tell me what this man's saying?
You have a translator. And then the sign language translator is so confused. The stenographer is typing, hey, buddy, buddy.
In a court of law.
Can you point out the man that you saw the night of the robbery? Over here, buddy, buddy. I object, Your Honor, buddy, buddy. On what grounds? Buddy, buddy. Oh man, I feel like we could do a whole show like that, but I hear people leaving. I hear them leaving.
They're already gone. Oh, Deneric, you're great.
He really is. Funniest human.
I've had a sick kid. I've had a sick one.
Which one?
Flu. The oldest one, Harrison. What is that?
Engle Richmond.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's the best medicine.
Feel better, buddy.
Feel better, buddy.
Yeah, he's doing great now, but he missed 3 days of school last week. It was a whole thing.
God,
Fever and all of it.
What? There's a diagnosis right there. Oh, you're suffering from fever and all of it.
All of it.
All of it. You're going to need a suppository.
Suppository.
You're going to need a Robitussin suppository.
Poor kiddo.
You know what I loved?
What?
Okay, this is not what I loved. This is me asking you the question.
Okay.
What, when you found out
Yeah.
I'm sick?
Me?
Yeah. Not like physically ill for the day as a child.
Okay.
When you were in school, you're a shul child.
Okay.
And you're, let's say, you're in this house in Stillwater, you're, let's say, late elementary school. 5th, 6th grade-ish, that age.
Okay.
You find out,
Yeah.
I'm sick,
Yeah.
and mom does the temperature, checks it all out,
Yeah.
and goes, yeah, I think you probably should stay home today.
Totally.
What are the first shows you think, oh, I'm watching those today?
Jerry Springer.
He just died.
I know. Price is Right.
Yeah. Yes. Any court TV for you? I did a lot of People's Court.
That wasn't really for me.
Double Dare came on.
That was a little later.
But I will say that Jerry Springer,
yeah, which is so inappropriate for children.
Wildly.
I would never let my children watch Jerry Springer.
I learned everything about relationships
From
that I know from Jerry Springer.
Your marriage is doing great.
All of my relationships in life are soaring like the wind beneath my eagle's wings.
Yes.
Jerry. Yeah. Found out old Jerry had moved on to the great
I know.
Stage Brawl in the Sky.
Right.
And
What a career. What a career.
He was a politician before he was Jerry Springer on the TV.
He sure was.
And now there's a spinoff show where Steve Wilkes, his big bald security guard, is the Jerry Springer of that show. Breaking up his own fights.
Huh.
Wild.
That is wild.
Listen, Jerry puts his posse on. If you're on Jerry's posse,
Yeah. You're going to have a show one day.
you're going to eat for life. Jay Spring.
Jay Spring. What would you eat on your sick days? We would get on the couch, which was a plaid jewel-toned couch.
Quintessential.
Quintessential 90s couch. And you'd wrap up in that quilt that our great-grandmother made.
Yes.
That pink one, we called it the sick quilt.
Yes. And that's a sick quilt.
No.
Great grandma.
No. I'm going to wrap up in this because I'm feeling peaked.
Okay.
And what would you eat on your sick days? I mean, if it weren't a stomach virus, because, it's saltines and ginger ale.
Well, you have to keep in mind
Okay.
what age of Brandon we're talking about.
Sure.
So the answer
Everything.
is all of it.
Everything.
What would you eat when you were sick and you were sixth grade, Brandon? Nabisco.
Their whole catalog.
But what from just Nabisco? If it Existo I Nabisco.
So I would always eat a couple of things. If we had them in the pantry, I would eat a can of SpaghettiOs.
Okay.
Which is
Quintessential
odd.
90s. No, quintessential 90s.
Or
It's just it's rubbery noodles and catsup.
it
That's
is
what it is.
legitimately what it is.
Yeah, it's gross.
A sweet, thin sauce.
No wonder their slogan was "uh-oh." It's right there in the name.
We should have known.
It's like how the Nova car, Nova means no go in other languages. It didn't sell over there. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Let's buy these.
holy moly. Guacamole.
So I would eat SpaghettiOs or a packet of Lipton noodle soup.
That
That
a
was
Lipton
a big
noodle
sick
soup,
day with saltines.
a saltine cracker, which they've really done a good job of convincing people that they're like a cure-all when your stomach doesn't feel good.
They kind of are.
Eh.
When you can't keep anything else down, but you got to take something with your medication, reach for a saltine.
Gosh,
There's a slogan.
There's a slogan. Who were their ad wizards? Who came up? You've done it again, Johnson. You know what? I'm going to say it. I'll say it right now. Maybe as good as your SpaghettiO slogan you came up with.
Uh-oh.
Maybe as good as uh-oh. A little bit more verbose, but it gets to the point.
It's hard to fit on the label.
When you quite literally can't keep anything in your body and you're just spewing bile everywhere and you got to take your pills, eat these dry crackers.
That's exactly right. And then for dessert, I'd finish it all off with a sleeve of Snackwells Devil's Food.
Snackwells Devil's Food.
They're so good.
They were low fat.
Yeah.
So
they're okay.
you could eat several sleeves.
They're good for you.
Don't confine yourself to
Eat
one
the whole package
sleeve. Yeah,
because
no.
there were like 6 in there.
Treat yourself. Snackwells.
Snackwell. There's the slogan.
Yeah.
Sponsor us, Snackwells. Do they still exist? Google that, producer.
Yeah.
So yeah, Harrison was sick last week. I'm happy to report he's feeling so much better. A lot of things happening this weekend and week. The Edmond Arts Festival happened, downtown Edmond Arts Festival, or as Harrison used to call it when he was little, the Arts Vegetable.
Henceforth,
Yeah.
I shan't be calling it anything other.
Yeah.
Arts Vegetable. I did not attend the Arts Vegetable.
Not this
I
year.
did, however.
Because you played at it last year.
I did. I walked through it this year on the way to meet dear friends Jess and Levi. And
Did you pick up any vittles?
I didn't
Nibblins?
at the Arts Vegetable.
Yeah, because the food is delish. What's your favorite festival / like, fair
real
food?
quick. Beep, 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 beep,
This
beep,
just
beep,
in.
beep, beep, beep. Breaking news, producer.
We got a
Thank
new
you.
king. We got a new king.
Snackwells has a website.
Hey.
On said website, there's one page. On that one page, there are some very nondescript boxes that do not look like the Snackwells boxes I grew up eating. And here's what it says. Dear loyal Snackwells customer, After 30 years of providing your favorite snacks, the Snackwells brand has been retired. We appreciate your loyalty and love for the reduced and fat-free snacks that became synonymous with the Snackwells name. We encourage you to try a new snacking line created by the Skinny Girl brand, which are crafted with less sugar than comparative snacks. Thank you, your friends at Snackwell.
Sponsor us,
Long live the
Snackwell.
king. It says it. It
No, it
doesn't.
Well, that comes as no surprise.
No. Well, here we are talking about it, wondering if they still existed. But they still have a website. What I love is that they have a website.
Yeah.
Snackwells has a website.
Yes, I know. I see it.
And here's the
It's
thing.
on the thing.
Here's the thing.
What?
It's, to me, it's like, who was going to Snackwell's website to get their Snackwells? They have this up here, like when a restaurant leaves a location and they put the
Yes.
sign up like, hey guys, I know you came here for your submarine sandwich,
Right.
but we've moved.
We've moved.
We've moved on. You've moved from the website?
Mm-hmm.
Was I going to order my devil's food directly from you?
I just think some people, they'd become a pantry staple for sick kids all across America.
Well, if you're not
Watching Jerry Springer.
if you're not tracking your snacks close enough to know that Snackwells has shut down and you're a Snackwells person, shame on you.
Shame.
Shame on you. I love that they kick people to the Skinny Girl brand, though.
I wonder if Skinny Girl paid for that. Sponsor us, Skinny Girl.
Synergy. Skinergy.
Skinnergy, that's right. So what's your favorite food at a festival or a fair? Do you enjoy fried items from a booth?
I like the idea of it more than I like it.
Do you like a corn dog?
I like a corn dog.
Listen, a
But I like a corn-
freshly fried corn dog at
Yeah.
a fair?
Yeah.
Get out of here with your baked frozens.
But you know what I
Not
like?
even in the same
You know what I
league.
like more than I like a mini corn dog. Like
Yeah.
a poppable mini corn dog.
Yeah. But I'm just saying at the fair, when you see them dip it in the mixture and then put
Batter.
it in
Yeah.
it's
It's a tasty treat.
it is leagues above.
It's well, sure. I mean, that's that's festival food.
I like a
101.
cheese on a stick.
Okay, you're getting into the fried life.
Yeah.
See, if I can find a taco, if I'm out at a thing, a taco is always my go-to.
What about an Indian taco?
Don't like them.
Guys, here in Oklahoma, I don't know if it's a thing. Is it regional?
It's definitely in Oklahoma,
Well, they call them Indian tacos because they're on Indian fry bread
and they're puffy.
and they're puffy and they have beans and meat, all the taco fixins, but they're essentially different because they're on the fry bread and then you put hot sauce on.
See, here's my beef with it. I don't think I mind the taste and the flavor and the texture of it. It's delicious.
Yeah.
But it's not a taco. Don't call it a taco. But I'm also the guy who orders a Mexican pizza.
Right.
So I do get the irony of what I'm saying right now.
It's overlapping,
Yeah. Well, you know.
but that's my choice.
Probably a taco. Taco would be my go-to.
Okay.
You know what I always see happening and always think, man, I want to do that and never do, is the gigormbo turkey leg that people walk around nomming on like Fred Flintstone with a brontosaurus.
You've never
leg.
done that?
I've eaten upon one.
Like a smoked.
Yeah, but I've never walked around like Renaissance fair style.
No, I think it's a high time.
Well, I missed the vegetable.
Sure did.
I couldn't have caught it. Couldn't have caught it.
Goal for 2024.
That's it. Oh, gosh, if I'm setting the goal that far in advance, you know what I'm going to do in 2024? I'm going to eat that turkey leg I've been circling for decades.
Put it on your vision board.
Just my vision board's a big turkey leg. That's it. Other people like success, prosperity, happiness, travel, fulfillment, self-actualization, turkey leg.
Listen, it's attainable. It's a low level goal to be sure.
Listen, that's the lowest hanging vision board fruit you can possibly. You know what I'm going to do in the next 365 days?
Yeah.
Just
Give yourself time.
Rolling calendar year. I'm going to need a turkey leg. The rest of you guys, rise and grind, hit the gym, get promoted.
You may or may not meet those goals, but guess what?
But guess what? I'm
I'm gonna meet mine.
I might even eat two.
Oh,
One every 6 months.
don't limit yourself.
I'm just sitting here watching you, sitting in your cubicle, making your calls, working hard, and I'm just cleaning bones. Like how Heathcliff the cat would do with chicken or with fish. He'd go brrrp and just all the way out, but with a chicken bone.
I like it.
You guys are out here buying your cryptocurrency, starting a business,
Getting up at 5 a.m. to prep for that marathon.
trying to get to do how many push-ups you can do. I'm trying to see if I can't get into a push-up bra with all these turkey legs I'm eating.
Now there's a connection. So the only food we got, and I say we, Hope and I went to the Arts Vegetable the other night for just a little bit, and we stumbled upon a booth where everything was freeze-dried.
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 See, that's a bait and switch if I've ever seen it. You see it from a distance and you think everything's free. Because that's what I thought you were saying. Like everything is free at the booth, but then you said freeze-dried.
Freeze-dried. And it's candy, all manner of candy. And so Hope was like, Mom, let's try the Skittles. Freeze-dried Skittles.
And did they taste like Skittles?
Yeah. So what happens is in the freeze-drying process, it's very scientific.
Welcome to Science Corner with Ashley. The freeze-drying process.
So the shells split apart.
Okay.
The shells stay intact except they split in two.
In twain.
And then the inside is white and it puffs out and it has the texture of astronaut ice cream. You just call it ice cream.
I just call it ice cream. We just call them Skittles.
But they're astronaut Skittles.
We just call them Skittles.
That's what they are.
I don't listen, guys, again, I don't want to get into it. We just call them Skittles.
It was a sensory experience I enjoyed very much.
Yeah.
I would enjoy eating more freeze-dried things.
Okay.
Is the nutritional content
How do you
affected?
freeze dry? Is it liquid nitrogen? Is that how you freeze dry?
Listen, I don't know. It's very scientific.
Well,
It's too scientific.
You
for
live
me.
you live with a chemical engineer. He could
I'll
tell
ask.
you. He could tell you.
Him.
He knows. He knows science.
He does know science. Anyway, that was a fun thing. Friday night we did a fun thing.
Yeah.
You guys came over to our house.
Yeah.
With dear friends Levi and
Dear
Jess
friends.
and their children.
Yes.
And you and your child.
Yes.
And us and our children.
Yes.
And our new dog and our old dog. And we had
our new tricks.
And we had we did tacos.
Mm-hmm.
That meat
It was tasty. It was delicious.
was from
It was muy delicioso.
a mercado.
Supermercado.
In Oklahoma City.
Mm-hmm.
We had chicken and beef.
Mm-hmm.
Guys,
Pollo y carne.
how many pounds of meat was that? Levi got a lot of meat.
He
So much meat.
Well, and my favorite thing is when he got all the meat, everyone was like, "Is that too much meat?" And he said something like, "Brandon's gonna eat like 4 pounds on it."
Yeah, he did, and you did.
Yeah, because it was Nabisco meat. It was made by Nabisco.
It was Snackwells meat.
No, it was so much meat. Enough meat that everyone had take-home meat and multiple meals after.
We did. I've been eating that meat all weekend.
Oh, I ate mine in one sitting.
Did you really?
Yeah, both.
When you got home, or the next day?
The next day.
Okay.
But
Thank
both
goodness.
animals I ate in one sitting.
Oh my god!
Made a barnyard stew.
Brandon, that's a lot of meat. You didn't share with your family.
Nope. No.
Seriously, we had 3 meals from that food. It was so good. We did tacos with Lindsay did a homemade queso.
Mm-hmm.
This was on Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah.
We did some margaritas. We did guac and all the fixins.
Margaritas.
It was
and
so
guacamole.
delicious.
It was delicious.
And then we made a fire and sat outside and the kids made s'mores. It was a lovely evening. Kids played baseball. It was just one of those nights, that you just tuck away and just treasure in your heart. Good friends, good food, good times, celebrating, raising a glass to the new King of England.
That's it.
On Cinco de Mayo. He wasn't crowned yet, though. At that point.
He was getting ready.
He was getting
ready, and he was getting ready to appropriate this holiday too. He's going to take it all. He's coming for the crown.
Yeah.
He's coming for Cinco de Mayo. He's coming for all your margaritas. Oh, what's that? Is that a mango margarita that you're sipping on? Give it. Give it to the king.
By order of the king.
By order of the king, all margaritas are reported to the palace. All the Wagamogi belongs to me. On a silver platter with a silver spoon, Wagamogi and margaritas. All hail the me. Slytherin. Sorted. Sponsor us, Charles.
Sponsor us, King Charles. So Saturday, we had our end of season School of Rock show. You came to see the fellas do their arena rock.
They rocked it.
That group was talented.
Yeah, they were great.
Both of the boys rocked. It was a big weekend for music because then the next day...
My favorite is that the other kid that plays bass is a lot taller than Asher.
Yes.
And they don't take the time between...
He's so much older.
Well, they don't take the time between songs to like switch straps or basses. He just handed him his bass.
Yeah.
And Asher was playing his bass slung down by his ankles.
Yeah.
It was like, it almost looked like a stylistic choice. Like he was like, this looks cool down
Low
here.
slung bass.
Yeah. And he handed it. I was like, how is that kid's arm long enough to reach the strings?
He did it.
They sounded great.
He did it. I know. I was so proud of him. And then the next day, both of the boys jammed for the Lamb.
Yeah.
At church, they led worship.
Yeah, they did.
They just did it. Harrison drummed and Asher played bass, and they sounded great. My mama heart was bursting
There you go.
with pride
Yeah.
and joy. And then Sunday afternoon, Asher had his birthday was in March, but he got to have his birthday party with his friends from school. Birthday party of his dreams. Flag football game. Big flag football game with all his pals.
Yeah.
It
I love
was
a birthday party
hilarious.
like that's like just like the sport that you play, like you're just like basically having a sport practice.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious to me.
But it was all his he was like, if I could just get all my friends from school, my friends from football, my friends from the neighborhood just out here, we could just play this big game. And so there's this indoor facility and they just played for 2 hours. They were so sweaty and they were so serious about it. And the place gave us a ref for the first hour of it. And I was so grateful because, and she was actually, I'll say this, she was a very pretty girl and they didn't fuss with her. But then when her hour was up and she left and Jeff became the ref, they fussed at Jeff. They fussed back at Jeff and it was hilarious. They called out some calls that he made.
Well,
not so with the pretty gal.
He's a home ref. He's not a professional. He's a home official.
He did great. Listen, his calls were perfection.
Well, and he's very measured in his approach to things.
Yeah.
And he also, you know what?
What?
I think Jeff Engle would be an exceptional ref, and here's why.
Okay.
You know what what his whole thing is?
What?
Fairness.
Yes.
He's all about justice and fairness.
Justice and fairness.
And
rules.
I think that even if he was in favor of one team, or that he would never.
He wouldn't.
It's the fairness and the justice.
Mm-hmm. I agree. But did that stop those kids from calling him out? No.
Yeah, because they're just a bunch of insolent little mouthy.
No.
Little.
No, they are precious boys. They are precious boys. And it truly was the party of Asher's dreams. And man, it was hilarious. Anytime there was a timeout, there were a couple of them that would just dance.
Sure.
Just amazing dance moves. Full body sprinkler action.
Yeah.
We tried really hard to get it on film. It never happened. Anyway, I've been seeing kids all around town.
You didn't even ask me what I did on Sunday.
Oh, what'd you do on
ask me what I did
Sunday?
on Sunday, but I don't know that it matters to you.
What'd you do?
Frankly, I don't think it matters to you.
What'd you do?
I got together with a bunch of 10-year-olds and played flag football.
My best pals.
I've never felt better about my athletic ability. I dominated. No, I went up to Stillwater and played golf with my dear friend Jesse, who I don't get to see nearly as often as I would like. And we just spent the day hanging out, having a good time, playing golf. It was wonderful.
That's wonderful. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to skip over you.
I'm sorry, too.
You know why? Because you were with us so much this weekend. It didn't even occur to me that you might have a separate life on Sunday.
Where's Brandon?
We don't even know.
I just assumed he was here. Over there in the corner by himself.
Eating the meat.
Eating the meat. Still. Just from a Ziploc baggie in his pocket. In his cargo shorts.
Yeah. So you keep in all those pockets. That's great. I'm glad you got to do that.
Yeah, don't pity me.
No, I'm dead serious. I love Jesse.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah,
He's the best.
So I've been seeing kids around town dressed up in their prom finery. And it brought back a lot of memories from proms past. And you have shared a little bit about your experience modeling tuxes for Ross Dress for Less.
Glory days. Glory days.
How did you get hooked up with that deal again?
I walked in.
To the Ross Dress for Less?
I walked in and they said...
What were you trying to do in there? Shop for something?
They said, that guy.
Some Nautica?
No, what
Some
I'm
Kenneth
saying...
Cole reaction?
Yes, to all.
Beverly Hills Polo Club?
It feels good going in there, loading up my cart with Nautica, loading up my cart with Cool Water, Cologne.
Tommy Hilfiger.
Feel on my feet.
Yes.
Fila myself.
Yes.
Listen, what happened was I walked in.
Okay.
And I was discovered. Okay. I was discovered. It's just one of those classic stories. It's like, right? Like, who am I? Rosario Dawson? You know?
Charlize Theron.
Who am I? Charlize Theron? Right? Am I Anne Hathaway? Right? I'm just minding my business.
Look at this fila.
Going in here and looking, trying to figure out which of these filas I'm going to cop. And this person comes along and goes, excuse me, sir. Has anyone told you that you're like a younger, better looking, charming Tastums?
At that time, Charming Tastums was like 11.
Has anyone told you that you look like a slightly older, Charming Tastums?
Sponsor us, Charming Tastums.
Has anyone told you that you've got the looks and physique of a Charming Tastums and the wit of a Jorna Hill? You're a one-man 21 Jump Street. Are those filas? Buddy, are those filas?
Hey, bud.
No, I think what happened is we knew somebody
Connected.
who worked there.
Okay.
And they were like, we're doing some guerrilla marketing at the hike school. We're going to send some of you youths in here in our duds.
Because who knew that Ross was renting Texas for prom? I wouldn't have known.
Everyone, when I got done with them.
That's what I'm saying.
Everyone after I got done strutting the recreation hall.
Did you get paid for this?
In a tux for prom.
Okay. And that's no small potatoes.
That's big money.
Tux rentals are spency.
Tux rentals are big money, especially for a high school kid.
Yeah.
Too much.
Yeah.
Too much.
So you went in and they said, here are your options.
They gave, and honestly, abundant, the options.
Okay.
Not bad. I picked.
Did they give you a book to look through or something?
Yeah, and we did like a Pretty Woman style montage, and like my buddy Ryan sat there, and I would come out, and he'd go no,
Shake his
and then
head.
I'd go back in, I go meh, meh, and then I'd go back in, I'd come out, and he'd go no, and I go and then I'd go back in, then I came back out for the last one, and he goes thumbs up, and I go and then I spin, and I'm spotting, like I keep looking at him while I'm spinning, like an ice dancer.
Yes. What'd you go with? What was your final look?
It has an ascot.
Yeah, it did.
It had long tails and an ascot.
Sure
That was the
did.
one I chose to wear.
Was it a
to this-
brocade, like a gold brocade vest or something?
I don't know what that means.
Like a, it's like what you'd wear to the coronation.
Yes.
Would you have fit in?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
I love that.
It was great.
Did you drum up business for
Yeah,
them?
we did.
Some from the pioneers?
We did. Yeah.
Okay.
We sent several people over there.
Okay.
Psh, sales.
Sponsor us, Ross Dress for
Our
Less.
first sales job.
So I was thinking of some prom memories. My senior year. Did you ever rent a limo for the gals?
Yes.
Did you? Which year? What, senior?
Yeah. Senior.
Same. Never had one till the senior year.
Well, it's probably good.
Yeah.
That's good practice.
Yeah.
You know, have something to look forward to.
Exactly. So we got the limo. Our school did an interesting thing, to keep kids out of trouble afterwards.
Sure.
Because you know what kids can get into after prom? Trouble.
Trouble.
All kinds of trouble.
Trouble. They get into trouble.
Right here in River City.
I've seen teen movies. I've seen American Pie.
Oh gosh.
I've seen what these dummies do.
Mm-hmm. So in an effort to stem that, our school had an after prom party.
Yeah.
For which you had to buy tickets. But they were not too expensive. And local restaurants would sponsor food.
Yeah.
Like I remember there'd be, appetizers from different things. And they'd hire hypnotists, guys.
Mm-hmm. There's a mountain of Snackwells. I'm just in the corner. It was the 90s.
Totally. Crystal Pepsi and
Snackwells. Just a TV VCR combo in the corner playing Space Jam on a loop.
But there was a hypnotist over here.
Yeah.
I got hypnotized my senior year.
Yeah.
I did.
I did not.
And here's what's crazy. I remember it, but I remember being so willing to do whatever and like go all in. Also, I couldn't have laughed if you paid me. Like
It was serious business.
it was serious business. Yeah. And normally, like I laugh a lot, obviously people hear it every episode, but I can't keep a straight face I kept a straight face the whole time, but I knew what was happening.
Maybe we need to hypnotize you before these episodes and you'll be a little more professional.
Do you think so?
No.
Is that what needs to happen?
Because I don't have the gift. I don't have the shine. I can't do it. And plus, I lost my pocket watch.
Oh, did you?
I lost it anyways. So even if I wanted to try.
You're getting very sleepy.
I feel like real hypnotists probably are like so annoyed by that whole notion. Like that's just like hokey.
Every time Tom and Jerry do it, they're like, pfft.
Tom, Jerry, you guys are a cat and a mouse anyways.
Yeah, you can't do that. The way he did it was with lights, like a series of lights.
Yeah.
And he would walk us through a thing and then he would snap. And I remember it, guys. It's kind of wild. Some people remembered it. Some people didn't. I did. I just felt like I was very willing to do whatever and I didn't laugh.
I didn't
Which is a big deal for
get
me.
hypnotized, and I'll tell you why.
Why?
Because you hear the stuff that I say when I'm not hypnotized.
Right. Oh,
And
risky.
I don't know that I need to drop these defenses
No, you don't.
because it would escalate quickly.
It would. Harry and Crindy would have been worried. Possibly humiliated.
Yeah, entirely possible. It's entirely possible that they still might be. I don't know.
Absolutely not. That's ridiculous. Here's what I'm wondering about. Every year we got as our prom party favor a champagne flute
Yeah, sure.
with a cocktail napkin emblazoned with the logo and some confetti.
Yeah.
What were the also why? But
Yeah,
what
what
were the
f-
themes?
what fur?
What fur? What were the themes of prom that you can remember?
The prom that I was in charge of putting on.
Yes, because you were a junior class officer,
The theme.
as was I.
The theme was "Ain't Nothing But a Gangster Party,"
Was it really?
and I pitched it. That was my idea.
Was that really the theme?
Ain't nothing but a gangster party.
Okay, but-
and it was guys and dolls themed.
Guys and dolls.
But the title, the shirts say "Ain't Nothing But a Gangster Party," and then I got in trouble because they were like, "Is this a hippie hop song with cusses?"
Is this gangs?
That's what they did. They were like, "Are these the Blues and the Carps? Are these the gangy boys fighting?
These the bananas?
Are these the ones who drop the curse bombs all over the place, talking about misogyny?" And I was like, "I don't know." And they were like, "Is this a line from a hippie hop?" And I was like, honestly don't know." I knew. "Is this that Tupac Shakur? Is this Tupac Shebang and Snoop Diggy?"
Those were good decorations.
That's a great song. Mm-hmm. It's called America's Most Wanted, but they say "Ain't Nothing But a Gangster Party."
I love that.
As a hip hop historian, I can tell you.
Okay. I remember we had a Mardi Gras theme.
Sure.
Mardi Gras. That was another party favorite, Mardi Gras beads. What are we giving? We're giving the kids, the gals, Mardi Gras beads?
Is this from that festival?
And champagne flute?
We're just people indecent.
You get some beads.
When I go down Bourbon Street, I close my eyes tight and I scream out, "Man on the floor! Man on the floor, is everyone decent?" And they say, "No!" And so I just stumble down the
then you
French
just
Quarter.
slapped in the face with beads.
Oh, God.
Just
Oh, God.
stumbling through.
Just immorality shrapnel.
I can totally picture you doing that.
Beelzebubs.
Beelzebub.
Beelzebubs. Unclean.
Oh my gosh. Oh man. Okay, speaking of big news. Speaking of prom and big news.
We have a new king.
We have a new king. We have a new puppy. There was a story that I read about in the national news last week.
You made a face like you were so proud of yourself for reading the national news when you said it.
Perhaps you've heard this story. 500, it's a mystery.
Oh.
500 pounds of pasta found dumped in Veterans Park in Old Bridge Township, New Jersey.
Cooked pasta.
Cooked pasta. Did you see this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Here's the tagline. I knew you'd love this. A saucy mystery.
Yeah.
500 pounds of pasta dumped in the New Jersey woods. Who's responsible? Without any real leads or suspect, the possibilities are endless.
Great.
I knew you'd love it.
Mamma
This article
mia.
is full of puns.
Papa Pia. Baby had a diarrhea.
Oh, that has nothing
It's
to...
my favorite.
Okay, anyway. This, they still don't know who did this.
And the greatest, truly the greatest, the perfect crime. Cooked pasta left behind
Why is it the perfect crime?
because they're never going to solve it.
Are they not?
They're never going to
The
solve it.
fingerprints will just biodegrade.
They're never going to solve it.
They are concerned about the effect that it might have on the local wildlife there. You know, they're introducing a lot of gluten to
Dear
the
authorities,
ecosystem.
I'm writing to tell you that I'm the one who dumped the cooked pasta. And if you think that you'll ever track me down, I've got some words for you.
Oh.
You're never gonna spaghetti me.
Oh.
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
You're never gonna spaghetti me.
There it is.
No. All right.
Anyway, they open the article like this.
I thought you would laugh harder at that joke. I thought I'd at least get like a little chortellini.
Chortling. Oh, good.
Okay, thank
Very
you.
good.
Redemption.
Redemption.
Sort of.
They open it with, on top of spaghetti, all covered with cheese, I found 500 pounds of pasta among all the trees. I thought that was
Who
weak.
wrote this?
It was weak.
The hard-hitting journalism of Slade McManus.
Thought that was weak. Anyway, that is a mystery. We'll keep you guys posted if there are any new developments in that story. I know you'll be waiting with bated breath.
Honestly, I guarantee you the Royals worked real hard to bury that story because that has potential to outshine the coronation. The cooked pasta mystery?
Yeah. Right?
Better than some dusty old fella getting a hat put on his head.
Right. You're right. So I wanted to share this with you guys. Hope has been really upset about waking up in the mornings
Okay.
lately, and I get it. But these are the things that these are her grievances about the nighttime. She says this, I just wish the night was longer.
Yeah.
School just interrupts it.
Wisdom.
School just interrupts it. And then she just keeps saying that every morning. I just wish the night were longer.
Listen, there's wisdom there.
There really is.
Yeah.
That's it. I just wanted to share that.
Oh, sure.
I wrote it down when she said it because I thought it was so cute.
That's
like,
it.
Oh, sister, you're just in for a lifetime of that.
Yeah.
Work just interrupts it. Kids just interrupt it.
And the nights inexplicably keep getting shorter.
They really do. They
just
really
do. They just do.
Sorry to tell you.
As you get longer in the tooth,
Yeah.
your nights get shorter. Your patience gets shorter.
Oh, that's right.
Your breath gets shorter.
Yeah,
It all's shorter.
that's true. And your life. How is your algorithm?
I have a new addition to my algorithm that I'm very excited about. It is a gentleman by the name of Dang It's Wayne.
I like it.
And he
I like that.
reviews food.
Okay.
Now, I don't want to give away an entire one of his videos, but I did a screen recording of one of them just so you get to hear his excitement for reviewing food. Now, I wish I liked anything as much as Wayne liked reviewing food.
Yeah.
You guys know you can order a whole basket of rolls from Texas Roadhouse? I got a dozen. It's only $5. That is incredibly cheap. Look at how beautiful this is.
Look at how beautiful this is.
Wayne.
He's so excited.
I love his excitement.
And he breaks things down and he talks about, hey, like he has words that he uses to describe everything's like cheese-alicious and like and cream-alicious.
Yeah.
A lot of licious.
Yes.
But he's big energy.
I
and
love it.
Dang, it's Wayne.
Dang, it's Wayne.
He's my new guy.
I like that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sad to report that I don't have much to share on this front today.
That's a first. Normally, I'm the one who doesn't have as much to
I
share.
know, because my phone is busted. I have the black screen of death. That's what Apple calls it.
Oh.
And we had to order a new one. It's coming tomorrow. So I really don't have anything new in my algorithm. I will say
Once again, no issues with the Apple Store for you.
I didn't go to the Apple Store. I went to AT&T.
Give me a phone. Here you go, Your Highness.
I went to
Here you go, Your Holiness.
That's why.
Meanwhile, Brandon still doesn't have a new phone. This many episodes later.
Okay. Anyway, I went to the AT&T store and it was we had the protection plan, thank goodness. Anyway, but before I lost my phone, I was in the coronation algorithm.
Yeah, sure.
I didn't lose my phone.
Sure.
It broke.
I've got a guy reviewing Texas Roadhouse rolls, and you're watching the Royals get cornished?
Crowned. Yeah. So Crindy was in Cabo, and she has done a review on Cabo. Crindy reviews Cabo.
Okay.
So here we go, and I'm going to read it this week. She did not care to do a speak pipe. Hola! I just returned from a wonderful girls' trip to Cabo San Lucas, and it was fabulous. This trip was first planned as a celebration of a significant birthday 2 years ago, then replanned, put on the shelf, then planned again. For this reason, we had no problem whatsoever telling every single restaurant that we were celebrating birthdays, and we had cake everywhere we went. Nice strategy. We stayed in a beautiful resort, and the people there were so friendly, helpful, kind, and patient, which was needed as we frantically tried to figure out the peso to USD conversion every single time like it had changed since our last transaction. I get it. Honestly, I felt like I was back in Nina Thayer's Math or Die class at Skiatook Junior High School.
Math or die?
Math or die. And truth be told, I may have teared up a time or two from sheer panic. Here's the best part of the whole trip. We had scheduled a snorkeling trip, which had to be rescheduled because of wind, and boy, am I glad it was. We were skimming along in an inflatable speedboat when our guide yelled out, "Whale!" And there it was. A mama and a baby humpback whale about 20 feet from our boat, totally out of season and unexpected. Our guide actually shed a tear and kept telling us we were so blessed to have seen such a thing in May. We bobbed around watching about 20 minutes, trying not to bother them as the mama was feeding the baby. Then we reluctantly left, and we went out further toward the coral reef where we were supposed to snorkel. And lo and behold, there was a huge humpback whale just chilling. He gave us a flip of the tail, which meant nice to meet you, but get out of here. So we did. But we were blessed indeed to have seen a wonder of nature at such close range. I could tell you about the lazy pool and beach days and the food. Oh, the food. But seeing the whales and being with my lifelong buddies were highlights of the trip. Keep your friends, people. Good friendships are incredibly important. And did I mention we saw 3 whales? She did.
There you go.
Listen, I want to go to Cabo.
Well, sure.
All right, what you watching, reading, or listening to? Anything you want to tell us about real quick?
Ted Lasso.
Yeah.
Still getting caught up on that. Futurama with Ben. He's been enjoying watching Futurama with me. So that's it's been my new thing.
Nice. Also, Ted Lasso. I've been into season 3 of Indian Matchmaking. I've talked about this in the past.
Sure.
Just trying to get these kids married.
Just listen, that's all we can hope to do.
I love them. We watched Willow last night. Willow.
Oh, the new one?
The original. No, the new
great,
one's
great.
not great.
I'm excited about that.
No, the kids' minds were blown away
Willow.
when we told them Mad Mardigan was Iceman from the newest Top Gun.
Yeah.
I know. He was so sick.
Listen,
Poor
he's
fella.
he's not only saved the world, he's saved a Daikini child.
That's right.
He's done it all.
Yeah.
He's been Batman.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I know. What's your warm heart?
Let's say playing golf with my dear friend Jesse and just getting to spend 3 hours just hanging out and having a good time and connecting with a buddy. So there's that one.
That's a gift. Mine is friends checking in with you. Guys, we've gotten so many cards and flowers about Happy's passing, and it's been a reminder that, losing a pet is so tough, and I'm going to be more intentional about reaching out to people when they lose pets.
That's good advice.
Yeah, I like that. So there you go.
That's good advice, buddy, bud.
Buddy,
Buddy, bud. Anyway, hey guys, thanks for listening. Go hands, bye. Hey, like it, share it, review it. We need more. We need help. We just need help. Okay, bye.
Bye.